There is currently one star that's out to get all of us. And that star? That's right, the sun. Presenting some strange horoscopes. The Cult of the Malicious Honeybee. You are holding those you love to impossibly high standards. Continue to do so. When the worst happens, they still won't thank you, but you will feel exceedingly smug. The Doubting Wheel. Some say you are a worrier, but few take the time to understand how you came to this point. You were burdened with struggles and stresses that you were too young to even fully understand. Seldom does a cycle begin with the one trapped in its vortex. The Risk of St. Shinglerain. The stars advise you to shut up until you consult a lawyer. Actually, this is great advice for anyone. Feel free to take this one no matter when you were born. The Sunlit Poet. Imagine, if you will, the image of a carrion bird in flight over a sunlit canyon. It pursues a child-sized figure carrying a large floral umbrella on the ground below. Now imagine the perfect Instagram caption for this image. That's your fortune this week. The Smoke That Smells of Cherries. You have a job to do, and you are the only one persistent enough to get it done on time. All your social woes will be set aside as you focus on advancing your career. You feel complete the more you get done. The Gregarious Monarch. Others are offloading their social woes onto you. If you are feeling especially bitter about it, you could always orchestrate a complex social manipulation to turn everyone against each other. Could be fun! The Pious Servant of the Delicate Finch. A bird in your hand is worth so much more to you than anything you may find in your bush. The Serpent Under Crystal. You have been dreaming of people who you might have been. This is a symptom of potential curdling in your soul, and if you don't do something to change, you will find it quite terminal. The Reveler's Folly. Often the advice people need to absorb is the idea that there is still time to do the things they want. You need to hear the comparative advice that there is never enough time for everything, and that can also be okay. The Whimsical Limping Hare. Do not be afraid to wade into new depths in your relationship. It can be tempting to keep things light and easy, but being known and to know will be its own reward. The Creed of the Librarian. Take comfort in something familiar this week. A candy you haven't indulged in since your youth, a book that you once loved, or a blanket softened from age. Sometimes the past is where you find the strength to move forward. The Vestal Mantis. You need to be taken care of, but there's much debate on exactly how one might go about doing so. You are extremely picky about your space, your food, your hydration, your surroundings, and the amount of sunlight you get. If anything is even slightly off, you will die dramatically. Your lucky flower is the orchid. The Spinning Plate's Gasp. Perseverance can be a blessing or a curse. You light a candle to see through the dark. You wrap a thick cloak around yourself to keep warm. Consider this a warning. You cannot be prepared for what you do not expect. The Coyote Who Kissed the Heretic. Someone has hurt you. It happens once in a while, no matter how much distance you keep between your heart and others. Open your mouth and howl it out. Conveniently, this will also make others keep their distance. The Vogue. You are a real tastemaker. It's no wonder why your friends are talking about your tool. Keep your responses short and sweet. The Stag-Headed Bull-Hooved Rooster. You have been feeling the pressure to be so many things for so many people. The stress of having others depending on you is still stress you have to deal with. The time is now to focus on yourself. The Ship Who Never Airs. Someone is planning a party to celebrate you for completing a task you still consider ongoing. You should relax and enjoy yourself, even if it feels premature. Not doing so will affect your relationship.
Some Strange Horoscopes is a passion project by myself, LunaTinx, and Pinion. The podcast and the elements used in making this podcast have been licensed via a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 international license. The Astrologer was played by Pinion. Some Strange Horoscopes is written by LunaTinx. If you would like to find us on social media, we're on Blue Sky as Strange Horoscopes, and Tumblr as Some Strange Horoscopes. To receive Some Strange Horoscopes via email, you can subscribe at somstrangehoroscopes.substack.com, or you can subscribe to us wherever podcasts are found. Please consider leaving us a nice comment or review. It makes us smile. More details and links can be found in the show notes. Thank you for listening. Much love.